All right, you legends, Keno in the house here. So many things happening at SMA Fitness right now. It's fantastic to see the electricity, the motivation, the inspiration, the activity, the attendance rate, the new faces that we've welcomed on board. It's absolutely amazing. So I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you ladies for gunning it out for me and putting up with my craziness. But really, you guys make it what it is at the end of the day. I would be, at rock bottom without SMA Fitness, and that's coming from the bottom of my heart. 5 years deep into this, 6 years, 2017 until now. If you told me 6 years ago, 5 years ago, you'd be leaving your full-time job to be training the loveliest, most inspiring, deadliest bunch of ladies in Dublin, in two locations, 3 times a week, in all sorts of weather, and have a massive impact on their lives and create the best group of connected ladies ever, I wouldn't believe you. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't believe it. So, Christmas party. You won't. First time you guys will actually get together, get your groove on, have a couple of drinks. We meet in the paddocks this Saturday, the 19th. I've given so much heads up advance on this. The fantastic Elaine Sharps, who is notoriously fabulous in her hot pants shorts on 6 a.m. You know, if you don't see her, you'll hear her. She organised a location for us. We have our own little area. I think when you walk in, and then it's wherever. We're going to have our own private area, which is fantastic. Point is, look, we're coming somewhere where we're not discussing protein. We're not discussing motivation. We are there to have a laugh, have a great time, and more importantly, see each other for the first time in something that isn't a pair of shorts or leggings or a hoodie or a woolly hat or a pair of gloves or a rain jacket. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to it. We kick off at 8 o'clock in the paddocks in Clonee, and it's just going to be a fantastic occasion. It will be the party of a lifetime, I guarantee you. There will be lots of banter, lots of giggling, and it's just an amazing chance for all the other time slots to kind of mingle together and just catch up and just let your hair down. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fantastic occasion. So if you're not coming, I'd readdress why you're not coming and cancel whatever plans you have to make it to this, because you'll have to wait another year for it. You know what I mean? So that's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2. All the new bodies that have come into our doors over the last 2 weeks, massive thank you. You guys have been absolutely amazing to watch. You're fantastically kind of integrated into our SMA society, which I told you from day one, and it's really encouraging to see the energy, the attendance, the drive, the commitment to show up in all sorts of weather at this time of the year where people are at their busiest, where they're now putting their foot on the brake and actually waiting until January next year to do something about it. So all you guys, massive thank you, massive respect. We are all here for you every step of the way. It's going to be a phenomenal last quarter of the year, which I'm really excited about. So keep on bringing the energy, keep on pushing what you can, and always remember the rule. If you feel as though you don't want to train, that's the best reason to come along to the training sessions, okay? My best advice I can give you guys is whenever I don't feel like training, I go anyway. Like, if I don't feel like showing up to your sessions if it's raining, I'm not going to sit at home and text everybody individually and say, you know what, it's raining, I'm not going to come to the sessions. I show up regardless. And when you show up regardless in life, you will get closer to where you want to be and how you want to feel. The most successful people in life, the billionaires, the millionaires, the sports athletes, people who have accomplished something that you admire them for, have just never quit. They've just kept going. They didn't have more talent than you. They didn't have more time than you. They were probably in worse off situations, but the most successful people, I guarantee you, when it comes to getting healthier and getting in shape, just kept going. They just kept showing up regardless of what they were going through at the time and just put the work in anyway. And as long as you guys realize that, your drive will come from within as opposed to externally seeking it for an external feeling that only is just fleeting and just lasts for, motivation, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. I love watching a music video or watching a motivational speech. That stuff drives you, but it's not going to keep you there. So in other words, motivation, if you rely on motivation to get in shape, you're never going to get in shape, because you're relying on a certain feeling that's never there 24/7 to help guide you to do it. Whereas if you just focus on getting it done and the discipline of it, it's so much easier. You guys know yourself, if you rely on how you feel for the whole week and you miss a whole week of training, how do you feel? You feel worse off. So you can't trust your feelings when it comes to getting in shape. Okay, if we relied on feelings to raise our children, to pay our bills, to pay our mortgage, to do absolutely anything in life, nothing would get done. But for some reason, when it comes to our own health and our own shape and how we eat, we put ourselves last of the pecking order. We fit our own oxygen mask last, and we realize why we feel terrible, why we've no energy, why our sleep is affected, why we start to get achy and lots of pains, why we start to get sick and frequent infections, why we start to ended up in the GP office for all sorts of aches and pains and you know, symptoms and all this kind of stuff, because you were just putting yourself last. That's all it is. Now, I can harp on about this, but that's only a tiny little segment of it. So I went off on a massive tangent there. I'm very sorry about that. And then the last thing I want to chat about is the toy drive donations for Temple Street. So we do this every year. And generally what we do is people donate whatever they want in an envelope with your name on it. And I gather all the donations from all the super mammies and all the members, and we put that together, and I go off to Smith's and we pick off all the Nerf guns and all the skateboards and the footballs and the WWF wrestlers and the laser guns and lightsabers. I'm only messing. And I go around with shopping carts with my daughters, and we fill those shopping carts up. We get about 2 full shopping carts. I'd like to get a 3rd shopping cart in. It would be fantastic. And what we do is I go to Temple Street, dressed as Santa, and we deliver them to all the kids in need. And it's a fantastic kind of cause. So between now and Christmas, you guys just come along to the sesh, put whatever donation you feel, doesn't matter what it is, okay? Write your name down so I can thank you for it. And then I collect all of those in an envelope, and then I go in kind of the last week of Christmas and act like a big kid again. It's not like I don't act like a big kid anyway, but sure, look, if you throw me into Smith's, it's great. So that's what I want to do this year again. So all the newbies who don't know about that, so just put your name down in an envelope, whatever you feel like donating. It does not matter. Every penny counts, every cent counts, every euro counts, no matter what it is. And it's just a lovely kind of thing to give from SMA Fitness to Temple Street Hospital for all the kids. Okay, so that is it. Massive thank you to you guys. And if you've watched this video and seen me flex my bicep, just give me a bicep flex emoji on a comment, and we'll see you guys for your next workout.